Where am I? What time is it? I'm scared. I'm lost, I'm alone, I'm afraid. No, I'm just kidding. Hello everyone! How's everyone doing? It's late in the evening. It's probably a few people's bedtimes, but it's Saturday night. So, who actually is adhering to a bedtime? Haha. Am I right, fellow kids? Anyway, no, hi. Good evening. Hello. Welcome. It's so nice to see people here. I'm unbelievably excited. And I'm so appreciative that I got to be part of this really fun little community thing, project, convention, yeah, words. And I spent the last like hour just like sound testing and moving crap around and being like, okay, I'm gonna put this here, I'm gonna make sure that this is synced, I'm gonna make sure that this is a good volume, okay, we're good, yes, 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 yeah, but also, fun fact, this song is from Space Channel 5 Part 1, and it's the ending credits song. And it's a freaking bop, yo. It's a freaking bop. It is my bedtime, but I'm an adult and I say nay. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, hello, welcome. Now, oh, last thing. Oh my god, I forgot to put Nightbot in my channel. Hold on. Join channel, so that I can make sure that those fun little commands. Those fun little commands are a thing. Because I added some fun little commands, which you can see I have a little thing down here now. So we can only hope that they actually work, because I haven't really been able to test them. So we're gonna hope. But yes, hello, welcome, hi. It's me, the Enforcer, or you can just call me Cloud. it's up to you. But I have the little LINKTOBER icon and everything, and I'm just really jazzed to be here. I'm just like, I'm gonna, okay, now that my intro song is done with here, I'm actually gonna turn on my stream playlist and we can get freaking going, dude. That being said, which song do I want to listen to first? Damn it, I don't know. This one. Animal Crossing, let's go. Yes! The cats! The cats! The cats! Yes! I'm just excited. Hello, welcome. Yes. So my panel here is just gonna be me drawing basically. Fun fact, because I am the last time slot of streams for the day, I get to go as long as I want, and Joel said I could. I have permission, so I don't have to just adhere to an hour, because let's be real, knowing me and the way that I get distracted, an hour would not be enough time. So we're gonna be here a little bit, but no, okay, but this is I'm gonna be making some cover art for my comic here, and when I say cover art, I don't mean like, I'm not getting it like printed or anything like that, not yet, maybe someday, I doubt it, maybe someday. A couple of the platforms, I hosted on 3 platforms, and a couple of the platforms that I hosted on, implemented a new cover art feature. So, they're different dimensions, but I do have, like, an indicator for, like, the cropping of the different dimensions, so, and I made sure that the composition works in both of them, but, so I'm gonna try and knock that out of the park, because, fun fact, because both of those platforms now require cover art, I can't make any changes to like the icon or the like synopsis, like the little typed out blurb. I can't change any of that because it's like, you forgot the cover art, my dog, and I'm like, I don't have any for you. Please let me save. Please. But I went through a few different concepts, and this is the one that I finally settled on. I don't know if you can kind of see it over here. You can see it a little bit on the side over here, that there are 4 different folders worth of me scribbling out some sketches and trying to... This one I got pretty far with, but then I was like, I don't know, and then I finally decided on this one, so... Lord. Okay, let's see here. Let me move that there. But yeah, so... We can only hope that this is actually going to not be an hour or 2 of me just trying to draw a small amount of lines that I just struggle with for a very long time. Hello, Jess, welcome. Is my chat box not working? My chat box isn't working. Hold on a second. How dare you? Oh, wait. It might be working. It's just that the chat box image that makes up the background is in front of it. Haha, it's fine. It's fine. Alright, we're good to go. But yeah, I hope everyone's been having a good day. So, fun fact, I went to Dunkin' to get me a chai latte. Like I always do. I went a little bit later than I normally do. Like, say that maybe I go maybe like 5 or 6. I went after 7 today. That's because I took a nap. Took a sweet nap, and I didn't wake up till 7. Those sketch folders are a mood. Yeah. Oh, thank you about complimenting my earrings. I made them for today. For anyone that isn't a part of my my Shredder Tomorrow Discord, I made my earrings just for the stream, just a little razzle dazzle. You know what I'm saying? But no, yeah, no, all these folders and stuff, like part of them is like the background, part of them are the characters and stuff like that, and yeah, I gotta keep things organized or I'm all over the place, like I am right now. But no, I went to Dunkin' at like 7-ish or whatever, and both of the 2 employees that I'm like friends with, were out there just like sitting, because no one was at the, no one was there right now, so they were like sitting, taking a break outside. And I was sitting in my car, and they started to get into like a fake argument over like, no, Cloud likes me more. No, Cloud likes me more. And I'm like, hello, hi, how are you guys? And then the one chick, she chimes in like, no, Cloud likes me more. Like, you're gay, right? And I'm like, in some regards. And then I'm still in my car, but noted I'm wearing this jacket, which is just green, blue, red, yellow. It's just like a parachute jacket. But because I was wearing these earrings that are like gold colored, for some reason in my brain, the only thing that my brain could think of to like match it was wear my multicolored socks, my multicolored armbands, and then my gold boots. And so I'm decked out in like rainbows, even if it's not like specifically the pride flag or whatever, it's like, it's all rainbows. And so I get out of the car like, oh yeah, I mean, like, how are you guys doing? And then like, and then they both look at me like, oh, you're gay. And I'm like, oh yeah. Respect the drip, Duncan. I went through and I picked out this stream playlist. Wow, I can't draw one ear. We're already off to a great start. I can't draw an ear. Come on, draw the ear. Draw it. Good enough. No, but, I picked out this stream playlist, and it's mostly video game music and It's mostly video game music and a couple of video game remixes. So, here's hoping that none of that gets me that sweet fat DMCA copyright strike, you know? I need to make this head a little bit bigger, I think. Oh, but welcome regulars, welcome new people. I know that I was in Junior and Roy and Figment's stream earlier today, and they took like they were mostly just like hanging out, but they were like, oh, if you have any questions about comics or art or anything like that, like hit us up, and that was fun. So like if you're a regular, I've talked about my comic to you probably till your ears bleed, so I don't expect any of y'all to have any questions. But if any of the new folks here for the convention have any questions about my stupid comic that I never shut up about, feel free to hit me up. And I do have Nightbot in the chat, so you can see that I have my little command down there. So if you want any links, that command down in the bottom right, it's right. The bottom right should set you up. It should. I don't know if it works. I haven't tested it yet, so we can hope. But I'm debating. So right now I'm drawing Link. I'm drawing Link, and I'm debating whether or not I want to draw him with his hat on, because I like drawing him without the hat. We'll see. I'll worry about that later. Well, I'm not necessarily later, because I'm gonna have to start drawing his hair pretty soon. So I need to figure out if I'm going to draw his full head of hair, or just a little bit of his hair. I guess I could draw the full head of hair and then draw the hat on top of it, but that feels like a lot of effort if I just end up covering it up, you know what I'm saying? Also, is this Sonic Adventure 2 music? You fucking know it is, buddy! The Knuckles levels were my favorite, and the music was icing on the cake, dog. That's my favorite boy right there. You can't see it, but I do have a little, like, a little cable buddy of Knuckles. I've got Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, but Knuckles is on my desk because he's my favorite. Sonic is on my desk at work, Tails is in my game room. And they came out with Amy recently, and I think that's really cute. I don't have anywhere to put her, but I liked having the complete set. Now I don't have the complete set. My friends got them for me for a gift for Christmas or whatever. They just got me the complete set, and I was like, oh shit! Hell yeah! Oh no. I'm having a lot of dropped frames, which is really unfortunate. So if I disconnect suddenly, it's my internet giving me a little bit of trouble. I'll have to like run and restart the router. Don't worry about it. It's kind of normal. It's kind of a 50-50 chance whenever I stream, whether it's like completely fine, no big deal, or if I just get a bunch of dropped frames. And then sometimes if those dropped frames end up getting in the way of my stream, so. It used to be that I would like drop frames, the internet would crap out for a little bit, and then I'd be like down for maybe like 10 minutes at worst. It's not so much that anymore though. It only, if I go across the house and restart the router, it might take like 5 minutes at worst. My brother and I spent hours on those multiplayer levels playing a game we made up. It was called Catch Chaos. Oh yeah? That's fucking, the multiplayer for Sonic games, for so many Sonic games, is so good. Other words, darling, kiss me. Baby. Oh shit, we got a little baby. Little baby, come here. This is my cat, her name is Brioche, and she likes to scream at me. She's a darling, and I love her so much. You probably can't see her. Oh, there she goes. She's got a little bed on my desk. Oh, and sometimes she just likes to sit on my lap. Come here. 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 What's it? There you go. Her baby. Sweet girl. Sweet girl. Yes, ma'am. Don't sit on the tablet. Please don't sit on the tablet. I don't know why you like to sit on the tablet. You have a bed. You have my lap. Do not sit on the tablet. Okay? Okay? Okay, we're chill. We're square. We're not circle. We're square. I will say that I got all caught up on your comic a few days ago, and your recent page got me intrigued. Yeah! That page and the events of the most recent page before the convention, when I found out that that page was the one going up before the convention, I was so excited. That page and the events of that page have been 4 years in the making. So that is my recommendation to all y'all in chat. If you have not read my comic, it is called Shattered Tomorrow. It takes place in Hyrule, about like they're in the middle of an industrial revolution. So there's cars, there's phonographs, radios, like rotary phones, phone booths, stuff like that. But the basic synopsis that I came up with recently that I kind of liked was that history tries to repeat itself like it always does, and then it goes all wrong. Hello, welcome, Chaos-sama. Heard chaos and my heart jumped. Was like, ha, we know. But yes, so that is the thing. If you have not read my webcomic, the page that came out this week, let that be the hook for you. Give it until you get to that page, and if you still don't give a crap about it, then I don't know what to tell you. But it was inspired, it's a Zelda fan comic, but it was actually inspired to be a mashup of, like, this song, the game that this song is from is called Bayonetta. It was a combination of Bayonetta and Legend of Zelda, so you can barely see her. I'm giving her little chin scritches. You can barely see her. Little chin scritches for babies. Little chin scritches for babies. This is a regular on my stream. This is like, I'm trying to do something, and then she jumps into my lap, and then we take, like, a 10-minute break just to give her scritches. I'm sorry. Oh god, cat hair in my eye. Okay. You just gonna sit there? You gonna be good? You gonna be good? You gonna be chill? We chill? That's the wrong button. That is the wrong button. Okay, there we go. I had to draw a motorcycle. Fuck. Let me open up the reference that I got. I love that I have a folder for character concepts and like references and stuff, and I have Zelda's bike as a reference because of Because I kept having to draw it, and I just think that it's funny that I have a character reference for a motorcycle. This song, let me sing forevermore. You were all I hoped for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be. Okay. In other words. I've also been trying to draw digitally lately where, like, I turn down my stabilizer because, like, I felt like for a while having a really high stabilizer, not like a super high one, but like a decently high one. I felt like it was helping, like, you know, get like the nice smooth lines, and it was kind of helping like feel the weight of things, and it would kind of make things go. But then, I'm trying it now where, like, I used to have it up to like, oh, there she goes. Yep, no? Jumpies? Okay. See you later, man. Unless, she's probably gonna like walk around and then come back and scream at me and like, you're not even gonna walk away, you're just gonna sit there and scream at me. A new record. No, but I was just gonna say something and I completely shut off my brain. No, usually I'd have my stabilizer up to like late 20s, like maybe 30 at most. And that would help with getting some lines nice and smooth. But it would make things take longer. That's the thing about stabilizers, is that like they make your lines nice and smooth. But then, like, you know, the line itself lags behind you as you're drawing it. Because it's the computer trying to think about how to make your line smooth. And that's all well and good. However, it drives me insane because I like to go fast. If I can't, like, hit keyboard shortcuts while I'm drawing, like, digitally, it's torture. I have, like, all my hotkeys on my tablet and my little keypad. A little light-up keypad that has little hotkeys on it. And I end up usually just reaching over to my actual keyboard now that I have it set up better to where I can actually reach my keyboard without getting in the way of everything. So I just end up hitting the keyboard anyway without the keypad, but whatever. I have so many keyboard shortcuts. I can't do it without keyboard shortcuts. I wonder if I can, how much of this arm I can actually draw without drawing the motorcycle yet. Let's go. It happens a lot where in the comic I draw a lot, like if the motorcycle gets featured, then I have to draw the motorcycle for a lot of panels because it's like, you know, they're riding the motorcycle and I have to draw like a transitional period where they're on the motorcycle a lot. But then so many pages go by where I don't have to draw a motorcycle, and then I forget everything I've learned about drawing a motorcycle. And it's great having to relearn how to draw a freaking motorcycle several times. It's kind of like whenever I do like renders or like paintings, I don't do a whole lot of those because they take forever and I'm impatient. But they turn out really nice. But every time I do a render or a painting or whatever, I have to relearn how to draw metal every single time. And like, I did like a painting of Taba, and then I did one of Mifa, and I was like, okay, it took me a while to figure out how to do metal for Taba, but then I figured out how to draw, and so now it's been like, I drew Taba, and then maybe a few days went by, and then I tried to draw Mifa. And I was like, okay, yeah, no, I did Taba really recently, like, I'll totally remember how to, like, to render metal, right? It's only been like a few days. It was awful. I had to redo it like 2 or 3 times. I kept, you know how Mifa has like the little like, it's like Nehru symbol, right? The crescents all like aligned like that. Like, I kept trying to freehand the highlight on them. They're just circles. I could have just used the circle tool. Eventually I did. I don't know why I kept trying to freehand it. I was doing it digitally. I didn't have to do it freehand. I could have just used the circle tool. I had to make it more difficult for myself. Why? I don't know. I'm a dumbass. What else is new? Also, fun fact, sometimes on stream, because I am who I am, and who I am is a cartoon character incarnate, if it wasn't obvious from the way that I am, but Sometimes it happens where, if I'm just, like, chilling out, then I have a heater underneath my desk because I'm a very cold-natured person and I run cold. So I have a heater underneath my desk to keep myself warm and toasty. However, because I have a little bit more higher energy on stream, because I'm like excited and I'm hanging out with people, a little bit more animated, I end up working up into a sweat a little bit. So then I'll turn my heater down, but then, like, if I kind of, like, relax a little bit, then I get cold. And so then I turn the heater back up, and then I end up emoting more, and then I get too hot, but fun fact, I do have a ceiling fan in my room. I don't know if you can tell. I don't think you can tell in the shadows. Yeah, I know. I don't think you- okay, no. But I do have a ceiling fan in my room, and I had never turned it on before because one of the blades, so each blade is, of course, like, you know, hooked onto the ceiling fan with, like, two, like, screws or whatever. One of the blades was missing a screw, so every time you turned it on, the blade would, like, kind of swivel out of its position and then start making a horrible grinding noise against the railing of the ceiling fan. So I couldn't turn on the ceiling fan. However, I went and finally remembered to go get a screw from Lowe's. And now I can use my ceiling fan. So let's hope that the combination of circulating cool air of the ceiling fan and my little heater here can help me not overheat. I'm also wearing, like, you know, a short sleeve, like, jacket, hopefully. It's a very delicate balance. Oh, another fun fact. So this again is a song from Bayonetta, so that's why it made me think of this. And also I was drawing. Link's outfit here is based off of what Bayonetta's Link outfit looks like. Because there was DLC in the Wii U and Switch ports of Bayonetta 1, and the release of Bayonetta 2 that puts Bayonetta in a lot of Nintendo-inspired costumes. She had one of Princess Peach, didn't she have one of Daisy? She had one of Samus, she had one of Link. And I think that's partially what inspired me all those years ago to do Shadow Tomorrow, was like, I saw the Link one and I was like, what if they made like an 18+, like, Bayonetta hack and slash style Legend of Zelda? And then here we are in 2021, so many years later. Oh, fuck yes. Able Sisters, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm still not entirely sure how to draw. I'm just gonna, like, draw Link, and then whenever I get the motorcycle done, I'll just erase what needs to be erased. I'm still not entirely sure how to draw, like, the tunic folding when someone sits, so that is going to be a learning experience. I think that's too high, if that's even possible, but... Circular object, there we go. A little bit better. I love that the sewing machine noise is just embedded in this sound file. Oh, fuck. I can think about how clothing folds. I can visualize it. I have sewn many a thing in my day. Don't know how this works. Don't know how this works. I have now made one of my own tunics. And I don't know how it looks when you sit. Motherfucker. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna go to the foot, and we're gonna avoid drawing that for now. We're just gonna avoid it. Excuse me. I know that, like, Bayonetta's shoes have, like, this weird kind of, like, toe detail going on, but that's too much effort for me to remember how to draw every single time, so I just made it into that. Pro artist tip: if you have to draw something 50,000 times, make the shape as simple as possible! Whenever I started Shadow Tomorrow, I had to, like, I tried to do Zelda's outfit, like, pretty much exactly the same as it is in Hyrule Warriors. A few things were different. Like, she had, like, kind of, like, booty shorts in Hyrule Warriors, so I gave her, like, longer, like, biker shorts. Stuff like that. But overall, a lot of the details were the same. Kokiri Forest. Let's go. A lot of the details were the same. That being said, that outfit is a nightmare to draw. I'm not good. I'm not very good at drawing armor. I can draw it a little bit better than I could starting at 2016. But even so, all the little tiny details made drawing Zelda take forever, and it was a pain in the ass. So I decided when getting back into drawing Shattered Tomorrow, toward the end of 2020, that I would stop drawing that design. So I simplified it, and now drawing Zelda is way more fun. Because it's just so many, like, simple shapes that, like, come together to make, like, a really fun design for me. So it's just kind of like, okay, yeah, put this square here, put this curve here, put this here. It's fun. But a culmination of many years of suffering. Okay, front-facing toe. Front-facing toe. Front-facing toe. Good enough. Maybe. Maybe I'll end up hating it. Who knows? It's fine, right? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm always so bad at drawing, like, the heels that bow in, because, like, I feel like technically from this angle you wouldn't be able to see the heel, but I feel like it looks weird if I don't draw the heel. So just like a little hint of a heel right there. Okay. Tights. Okay, tights. Leg. Leg. Leg? Leg. Leg. No, that looks bad. I hate- okay. Also, Link's boots have these cuffs at the top of them, which, like, look cute in theory, but then I have to draw them, and then they look really bad. My eye itches because I'm allergic to cats, but I love cats. So I own a cat, and she's my darling, and I love her so much, but oh my god. I'm still allergic. I'm still allergic. Not heinously, it's just that my eyes get a little bit itchy and then I have to, like, sneeze, so that's why I can deal with it. I'm not, like, horribly allergic to cats or anything, just, like, mildly inconvenienced. But god, am I inconvenienced? Oh, damn it. Don't know how to draw. I don't know how to draw, it's been a lie this entire time. Should I draw a buckle? I kind of added this buckle here, but then if I draw a buckle here, that looks like it's too close, so that wouldn't make it. She's worth it. She is! Genuinely one of the sweetest cats I've ever encountered in my 25 years of life. I might need to move this. Small price to pay for bread baby. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, son. You know what? Hold on. It's a little bit easier. Zoom in. There we go. You know, it's kind of funny how, like, laziness, quote-unquote, works. Because there will be times where, like, if I just used the tools at my disposal for, like, digital art, then something would be- certain things would be so much more easier to draw or, like, change around. But then, like, I'm too late. I'll be drawing and be like, it would be really easy if I just switched over to this tool or made this layer have this effect on it and then it would look fine, right? But then I think to myself, yeah, but I'm too lazy to literally move my cursor over and hit the button and then futz with all the settings. So I'm just gonna hand draw it because I'm already on the pen tool and hand drawing it anyway, so I might as well just keep going. Does that sound stupid? It's because it's stupid. Just use the tools. Just use the tools at your disposal. Don't be like me. I am nothing if not an example of what not to do. Little buckle here. Just use the damn layer effects. Just use them. Let's see. What else? I need to open up Link's reference just to make sure I'm not forgetting any details. Give me a second here. Here he is. There's the man of the hour. Okay. Oh right, there's this strap here. Okay, swag. I don't know why. This is 8 p.m. This song is 8 p.m. for original Animal Crossing, if I remember correctly. I always think that it's 10. I don't know why, but that's a fun fact. It's not 10 p.m. It's 8. It's 10 p.m. now for me. Ironic. But yeah. I deadass almost forgot that he has... Did my pressure sensitivity go out? Looks weird. Why does that look suddenly so different? Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. That's why. Hi, baby. Ow. Also, fun fact. Make sure to hydrate and don't dehydrate. Can I help you? Yeah? Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Yeah? I have dinner. Most of the time whenever I think about this song, I think about KK sitting on his little box. Because that's when he would start showing up on like Saturdays. And so I would always immediately go to see him like, yes, 8 p.m. Give me music to put in my house. It's so quiet and there's a fucking ant on my wall. Hey, get over here, you motherfucker. You heed your last haw. Don't take kindly to vermin in my house. At least it wasn't a gnat. It wasn't a gnat. Sometimes a gnat will fly in through my room because it's hot outside and there's gnats freaking everywhere. Okay, let's see here. Like an undersleeve part. I'm not gonna worry too much about because Zelda's gonna be here eventually. I'm not gonna worry about a hand. I'm gonna love myself and not worry about a hand. You awoke and unleashed the fire in my heart. Do I want to do this little under titty strap? Yeah, fuck it. Let's do the under titty strap. In the dark. It's been so long. I looked up this song. I looked up Bayonetta 1 and Bayonetta 2's soundtracks for the stream playlist because I wanted to add just like some of the bangers, you know? I just wanted to add some of the bops. And then I realized how long it's been since I've heard Tomorrow Is Mine because like they don't have it on like Spotify. They don't have it on any stream thing. I don't really look up. I don't have like YouTube music or anything like that. So like I'm not gonna. It just isn't. I haven't played Bayonetta 2 in a hot minute, and I was just kind of like, wow, it's been years. Tomorrow Is Mine. I don't remember. Did Bayonetta 2 come out by the time? Bayonetta 2 had to have come out. When did Bayonetta 2 come out? By the time I started Shadow Tomorrow? It's gonna come out. Bayonetta 2, wait. That was not how you spell that at all. Wow, that was garbage. That was not spelling. That was not spelling at all. 2014. Okay, so it was. RITC Gaming is rating with a party of 12. Let's go. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have dabbed. That was dumb. But whatever. Thank you. Oh. Stop spamming emotes. Oh man, sorry dude. That oh no, Nightbot's just being like, no! No celebrating! Thank you guys. Thank you guys. It's a very nice of you. Linktober raid. Let's go! Let's go! I was getting distracted looking up things on Google. Thank you guys so much. So yeah, no, actually okay, so Bayonetta 2 probably was the thing that, like, inspired me to start Shadow Tomorrow, because, fun fact, I looked this up a few months ago, but I was looking up, like, when did I start Shadow Tomorrow, like, when did I start doing stuff for it. My first, like, post about jokingly being like, hey, what if they made, like, a Bayonetta hack-and-slash style Legend of Zelda? What if they made, like, an 18+ Legend of Zelda, and it was, like, campy and ridiculous, like Bayonetta? My first post about, like, talking about that was 2014. I didn't start Shadow Tomorrow until 2016. That's because, like, I didn't realize, oh, I could just make it a comic. Nightbot doesn't like too many emotes, I'm sorry. No, that's okay. I'm still, like, you know, you can lax a few of the, automatic, like, restraints and stuff. You can lax a few of them, so, like, I'm still figuring out, what needs to be cranked up, what needs to be turned down a little bit, so, I mean, it's good use case scenarios, good use case data. To not to sound too much like a freaking nerd, it's good use case data. Anyway, sorry. My brother loves Bayonetta? Hell yes, dude. Were you the one that posted the shadow box in the Linktober Discord, Christ. That was words. Words is hard. Words is hard. But that shadow box was incredible. It was so cute. Ugh. My desire got me for win. Tomorrow is mine. Thank you for the follow on Twitter, by the way. Nerds are awesome. That's what I'm saying. Speaking of nerds, I should frankly be wearing my blue lights. But I don't want to because they make me look like a dweeb. If my eyes start hurting or if I get a headache, I will, but... not right now. They get in my way. I keep on erasing that stupid fold underneath the pecs, and I'm just gonna... Fuck it. I'm not putting it back. Dance and I'll defeat them through the light and the dark. Fuck you. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. It looks like a dweeb. We don't care. Try them on. I want to see them on you. Okay, hold on. Let me get them. Oh. It's also that like I had to get up to put them on, but now I've gotten up because you told me that you wanted to see them. So that was I can't open the case. I got it. Let's go. Where do I put this now? I'll put it right there. That doesn't fit at all. Let's go! See? The lady. I'm sorry. Part of me thinks, I don't know if these frames are even similar to his, but I think that I look like Slimecicle, if just because he's also very animated on his webcam. And so whenever I get very animated on my webcam, I'm just like, wow, I look like a poser. And head off for the night. Thank you for coming, C. Have a good rest of your night. Rest well, my friend. Choo. Hey. Hey. Choo, choo, choo. Hey, hey, hey! This is from Space Channel 5 Part 2. It's one of my favorite games. It's a rhythm game for the Dreamcast. It came out in like 1998. It's fantastic. Space Channel 5 Part 2 in specific is on Steam, and I recommend it. It goes on sale a lot for like $5, if not less. Be warned, the computer port kind of sucks sometimes. But they might have fixed it. I don't remember. Can I help you? Can I help you? Yeah? Yeah? The things I have to deal with. You can't hear her because of my noise gate, but... Can I help you? May I take your hat, sir? May I take your hat, sir? I like to taunt her. I almost poked myself in the eye just then. With the leg of the glasses. No, but like I said, if my eyes start giving me trouble... I have a blue light filter on my screen. Doesn't always work. I have little baby eyes, little sensitive little baby eyes, so that's why I got the blue lights. They do help. I just, you know, I never remember to put them on. You see her? There she is! There she is! Baby spotted! Baby spotted! Oh shit! Baby spotted! Let's go! Pogs in chat for babies! Pogs in chat for babies! I'm sorry, I need to stop. Oh my god, okay. Link looks pretty good so far. There's a few details I still need to finish. Let me, okay, let me see if I can get this cuff for this boot down. That's not bad. My playlist stop? Hey. Get back to it, nerd. Where'd you go? Video is paused. Continue watching? Yes, continue watching. How dare you? How dare you? It's times like this that I'm actually very grateful that I had the final slot for Saturday, and that Joel said that it was cool if I went over a little bit. Because we're 45 minutes in, and I'm only barely almost done with Link as like line art. Christ. My entire brand is getting distracted relentlessly. That's how my brain functions. Focusing? No! Absolutely not! This is a remix of Mulgara's theme from Wind Waker by DJ Joe, who is like my favorite Zelda remixer. Yeah. He does a lot of dubstep remixes, and they're all very, very good. In my opinion, they're fantastic. A lot of them, because my brain is so driven by, like, by music, they have been undeniable, like, inspiration for Shattered Tomorrow, and thinking of, like, things and fights and scenes and whatnot happenings. It's kind of funny, though, because, like, he does some remixes, he's done some remixes for character themes, specific themes that, of course, you hear, during games whenever a certain character is on screen. And it isn't necessarily that, the things in my brain that I think of for the comic to the song, it's not necessarily that it's related to that character, because I'm like, well, that character's not in my comic, so I can't, like, think of, like, a scene that that character would do. So let me just, like, appropriate this and put it somewhere else. My brain does what it has to survive. No, but... Okay, that doesn't look bad. That's pretty good. I need to figure out... I kind of want to make back here a little bit smaller. Hold on. I'm really bad about... I don't know what it is. Sometimes, I feel like I make chests kind of slanted. I need to figure out how to not do that. That doesn't look that bad. That's pretty alright. Alright. Now all I need to do... Well, I still need to do his face and his hair, but... I need to figure out, how to draw the bottom of the tunic. Somehow. Where there's a will, there's a way. Probably. Maybe it does like this thing where it's like stitched together, so like... Kinda like that noise, kind of? Question mark? It's times like this that I really appreciate myself for doing like cosplay, because like seeing so much fabric in my life and realizing that I sewed something stupid so now it folds weirdly across my body has been invaluable information for drawing fabric and making sure that garments make sense. I don't always know what makes sense, but I've got a better idea of it than I used to, I guess. Also, fun fact, that reminds me. Completely random, but that does remind me. Like, things like that have come up where, like, in like, character design, you know? Like, there's always, like, people design characters, and it's usually, like, a rule of cool kind of thing. Like, oh, well, I mean, maybe this isn't very practical, but it looks really nice, so, like, it's a fictional character, you know? Like, whatever. It doesn't need to be 100% realistic. But I saw someone do a redesign of Storm from X-Men. And the design overall was really cool. But they made this cape. And the cape also was very cool in concept. However, I looked at it and immediately went, that doesn't make any sense, and it limits your range of movement so much. Because the cape was attached, it was specifically noted in, like, the concept art that this person had made. They noted that the cape was detachable. And the thing about the cape was that the design of Storm had, like, these gloves, or maybe these sleeves, and they stopped here. The gloves went all the way up to here. And the magnets for the cape to be detachable were on the back of the arms. So, like, the cape would, like, drape from the back of the arms and then go down. The thing about that, though, is that the way that the cape was drawn, you could move your arms, like, maybe, like, this much in front of you before that cape comes snapping off. Because of it gets pulled off because it gets caught on your back, and if you move your arms forward too much, then it pulls on the fabric, and then the magnets are like, peace out, I'm out of here. You can't, like, And then you can't, like, move your arms like this, because then the fabric, if it gets pulled too taut in this direction, in these directions, then that does it, so you can't go, like, you can't hardly, you don't have arm movement. Hi. Am I being too loud? She always criticizes me when I'm too loud. Anyway, no, but that's just something that's haunted me to this day. Where it's like, it's a very cool design, but it doesn't work. Alright, anyone want to tell me whether or not I should draw Link with his hat on or not? Because I like his hair, and I like his look without his hat, but also, I like the look with the hat just fine. And also, hat iconic, you know what I'm saying? There's a little bit of wind going here, so we're gonna get some wind blowing through the tufts in his hair. Do the hat. Got it. I'm an easily swayed person. Let's see, I might bring that down a little bit, bring the bangs down. Try hat on another layer so you can toggle it and see how you feel. I mentioned that earlier where I was like, I could just draw the full head of hair. Let me get the hairline in here really quick. I could just draw the full head of hair, and then, like, put the hat on top of it. But, you know, I didn't want to, like, put in a superfluous amount of effort for no reason, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't actually matter. It's not that much effort. Let's see. I need to... Link and Impa have kind of similar face shapes as far as, like, my very simplified way of drawing faces goes. And the key difference being that, like, I intend to draw Impa with very lower cheekbones, and Link has higher cheekbones. And that usually means that, like, it's usually on, like, the 3/4 view, like, how far does the cheekbone stick out? That means you have high cheekbones. And I need to remember to actually, like, do that more. So that it's actually, like, a difference. Anyway. Let's see. Got a little bit of wind going, so the hair is extra fluffy. I always struggle with the bangs because I always want to make them way too long. Do that. Neck is a little small. Might have to shrink the head. Sometimes it happens where I either need to shrink the head or I need to make the head bigger. Not all the time, but a lot of the time. Yoink. That's a little bit better, I think. Let me flip this. I think his shoulder's a little low. No, I mean, it's fine. Boink. I love the little earrings that Link has in so many games. I think that's so fun. Such a cute little detail. Unfortunate that the little hair dangles, the little sideburns, end up covering them up so much whenever I draw him. But, what can you do? Cool. This song is from Final Fantasy VII. I tried to look up the Honeybee Inn music, because I really like the Honeybee Inn music from Remake, and I didn't look all that hard, admittedly, but I still couldn't find it in the little amount of time that I spent looking, and I was very sad. There was like a playlist that was like, here's the full Final Fantasy VII Remake OST, and it was not, in fact, the full Final Fantasy VII Remake OST. It was a lie. But it had this song, which is the Collapse Expressway, so, I mean, you know what, I mean, it's fine, I guess. Still pretty good. Whatever. Oh my god, the other day, I was also doing, like, camera preview setup. And because of the angle of the camera, it's really easy for me to, like, get my profile going. And so then I noticed, like, I, like, looked at my profile and I was like, okay, cool. And then, like, I was like, man, I really just don't draw ears far enough back. A weird thing to notice, but do you ever do that? If you draw where you're just kind of like, man, I feel like I struggle with like this anatomical thing or whatever. And then like you look at the anatomy in real life and you're like, oh yeah, I struggle with it because I'm putting it in like the fucking wrong place. Let's see here, I need to... That looks pretty good. If I want to add more detail among the hair, I don't really think it matters all that much. Okay, let me copy paste that really quick, and then do like this number. How long is this stream for the CreatorCon? Normally I would be limited to an hour, but because I'm the last slot of the day, I get to go for a little bit longer if I want to. So I'll try and see if I can't get the lines done for the character lines, because it depends on how quickly I can get everything done. Link, all things considered, came out pretty quickly. So if I can get Impa and Zelda done, it depends on how I feel after that. If I feel like drawing a motorcycle and a whole background, we'll see. Because after that, that would be like, you know, it'd be shading and then colors, and that can take a bit, but it's definitely not nearly as long as lines. Lines easily takes the longest, so if I can get the lines done, then I'll just finish it, but we'll see about that, so. Ah, fuck. Now I have, like, eyelashes in my eye. Christ. Okay, let's see. Hat. 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 Yes. I'm drawing a hat. I've done it. I did it. Yes. Swag. That looks pretty good. Both look good. Damn it. Fuck. I copied the entire layer for no reason. Now I need to draw the face on a different layer so that I can still see it. Let me, okay. Why did I copy the entire layer? Why did I do that? That was stupid. Hang on. Let me just get the lines for the hat here. Yoink. Yoink. And I should be able to... I'll just do that for now. And then I'll put that there. Tilting the canvas made me realize I kind of misaligned his cheekbones a little bit, so let me fix that. Let me fuss with every little tiny detail and make this take way longer than it needs to, which I want to do. But his head is also at an up angle. Damn it! Art hard. I, watching, like, Junior and Figment and Roy's stream earlier today, and they just, like, bust out, like, illustrations in, like, half an hour. I'm like, damn. I could maybe be that fast if I was doing it traditionally. But not digitally. I get way too caught up on details digitally. Because every pixel makes it look different in my brain. And so then I have to worry about every pixel. Sometimes, I can, like, get myself to be like, okay, stop worrying about it, let's go. Like, the drawing of Sephiroth I did with the, like, Montero song, the Call Me By Your Name, like, that one has pretty messy lines, kind of shaky lines. I need to put his ear farther back, honestly. That one has kind of shaky lines, because I honestly just was telling myself, like, nah, fuck it. Nah, just have fun with this one. Screw it. Don't worry about the lines. Let me, get his nose in. See if I can get... Deconstruct the entire face. No big deal. But that one had pretty shaky lines because I was just kind of like, no, we're not going to worry about lines. We're going to have fun with this one. This, however, being like, you know, the cover art for my comic, I'm like, let me just obsess over every little detail so that I make sure that... Because it's my comic, so, you know, might as well put the most effort possible into it. That's how my brain works. It makes 100% sense to just be kind of like, done is better than perfect. Especially in regards to comic stuff, because, like, you gotta draw so many pages and so many little pictures, little panels, and all that good stuff. Unfortunately. Because it's my comic, and because I want it to look the best that it possibly can, I can't tell myself, just get it done. All the time. Sometimes I can, but not all the time. Let's see here. Let me focus on getting this ear done. These ears are just triangles. I should just be able to draw a triangle, right? You're drawing a Zelda comic. I would hope that you'd be able to draw a triangle. They're pretty important in Zelda. Don't dehydrate, you know what I'm saying? Haha. I keep thinking that it's Sunday because I had yesterday off. I took yesterday off to clean my house, so I thought it felt like Saturday, and now it feels like Sunday. But it's Saturday, which is pretty poggers. Last week Sunday kept feeling like Saturday, and then remembering that it was Sunday was soul crushing. Let me put in the hairline here to help me center the face. Starting with the nose usually helps me. Especially with Link's nose. It's such a specific shape in my head. Flip that. Does that look weird? No, it looks pretty good actually. In my opinion, it looks pretty good. Ow! Hit my foot against my desk! You know, just kind of like a looking epically off into the distance expression. Don't really have a super specific one in mind, so we'll tinker with that probably a little bit later, depending on a few things, but... There we go. I was also doing a few lines for a page earlier today because I got one page done earlier this week. And it was pretty on track. Got it done by Wednesday, and I was like, nice. So then if I like do lines and color, like lines Thursday, color Friday, finished off by Saturday, then that'll be on track. That'll be nice. That'll be good. And then I just didn't finish the lines Saturday or Thursday or Friday. And now I've got the character lines done, but I still have to line the backgrounds. But backgrounds are... I deadass was about to say that backgrounds are sometimes a little bit easier than drawing character art. How far we've come. Huh. Because it's like a lot of straight lines, you know? That's what I thought of whenever I started drawing comics again. I was like, you know, like backgrounds ideally should be a little bit easier because they're just a bunch of straight lines, right? But then perspective. But I've gotten to a point where I just kind of bullshit it. And I don't really worry about it that much. Because it looks good enough. It doesn't have to perfectly be on perspective or whatever. It looks fine. You know? Gotten to a point where I can just like be like, it's fine, whatever. Moving on. Fuck it. So honestly, yeah, that's kind of why like backgrounds have gotten to a point where I'm just kind of like, I can put up with them. I can put up with them and sometimes I can turn my brain off if it means I can just draw a bunch of straight lines. However, you know, there are arches, there are doorways and arches, and sometimes they're circles, and those are a pain in the ass still. So I won't look forward to drawing backgrounds if that's in the formula, but thankfully a lot of buildings aren't circles, so that's a little too oh man, why did I leave the expression why did I leave the expression for last? I'm really good at micromanaging every last pixel of expressions, especially. Oh, this is what I meant about bangs getting too long. Hold on. I don't know how to mod a Switch. And frankly, I'm too afraid to try because if I don't want to brick my system or anything like that. But if there was a mod, for Animal Crossing where I could just put in Knuckles music from Sonic Adventure 2, that'd be fun. No, if there was a mod for New Horizons where I could just put in like original Animal Crossing music, bet. I know they would never do it, but if Nintendo ever put that in as a mod, or not as a mod, as like DLC or whatever, as an option where you could just turn on the different games' music, bro, I would do that literally all the time. I love New Horizons music, that's not to say that I don't like New Horizons music, I just also am very nostalgic for all the other, like, previous games is worth music. I miss them. I miss them. Okay, let me straighten this back up. What happened? Okay, thanks. This will hopefully be a little bit easier to conceptualize. I don't know why I drew them first. Sometimes I can draw them first. I don't have to do them in an order usually, but it can help to not block out the expression in really obtuse and annoying ways if I draw the expression first. Go figure. I thought I heard baby. Okay. Drawing like the sideburn that's always faced away from the like the camera view. Drawing the, like, other sideburn is usually, it's like, yeah, nice, fun! And then drawing the sideburn that, like, would blow onto the expression and then block it out is, like, painful. Sometimes. Gotta be very strategic. Doesn't look terrible. It doesn't look terrible. It looks fine. It looks passable. Sure, that'll work. Okay, now I just need to decide whether or not I want to keep this stupid hat or not. Because I have no idea. Give me a second. Let me erase some lines out here. And get a better idea for it. Erase that out, erase that out. Let me take the back parts of the hair and put them on their own layer. I have hair in my mouth. Excuse you. That's cute. Oh shit. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have put so much Animal Crossing music on this playlist. The hat's pretty cute. I think I might go with the hat. Okay, I got those. Oh, I need to fix the arm. I think I erased a line there and I didn't realize. Yeah, I definitely erased this line that defines the other part of his arm. Let me get that back in there. I think I mentioned this on stream previously, but no, it might have been that I told someone else about it. I don't remember. But like I remember all the most recent page for Shadow Tomorrow, of course, has been in the making since the beginning. Many things have changed about Shadow Tomorrow's plot since I got back into making it at the end of 2020, but the most recent update, that's been there since the beginning. And so people like would ask me like, oh man, like Link's like he's like buff or whatever, like what's going on? And then like his like day, he's like a waiter, and people are like, why is he so buff if he's just like a waiter? And I'm like, oh, if only you knew. And now people know. All right, my back officially hurts from shrimping, so I'm reclining. I'm chilling. I'm gonna bring my microphone a little bit. Hello, it's my microphone. I'm chilling. I'm unshrimping. I'm disengaged. We're cool. We're calm. We're collected. I almost forgot. Okay, it doesn't really matter on this arm so much. The what is the bracer? The bracer, what it looks like, it doesn't super matter on this arm because it's probably going to be behind Zelda. I'll go ahead and put that in there just for good measure. This arm will have a little bit of a hint of it. There we go. But why my man Link gotta work 2 jobs? We'll cover that in the comic, but to summarize it, it's a matter of just like one is like a necessity, quote unquote, kind of. Like I said, we'll cover it a little bit more in the comic. And the other is like a passion, you know? It's not in Hyrule, it's not that he needs to work 2 jobs. Someone was like, gotta pay the bills somehow. Someone made a comment on the most recent update, like, gotta pay the bills somehow, and I'm just kind of like, but yeah, that's not really a thing. Like, I mean, like, bills are kind of a thing in Hyrule, but like, a lot of basic necessities are just like covered and not so much of like a thing or whatever. It's not so much of like a, oh, I have like a high rent and need to work 2 jobs to cover my high rent, or it's nothing like that. It's just that like one is the people around him want to make sure that he's doing okay for himself and working a good job, and other people and his other job is like, I would rather do this. So he makes plenty of money. It's just a matter of his life and circumstances up to that point, so which we will cover more in the future. I still can't get over it. I still can't get over how one of my friends, Dungan, was like, okay, we were setting up the scene or whatever. And I was like, who do you think is gonna show up on the next update? And he was like, well, it's not gonna be Link. It's obviously not gonna be Link. I don't think you would do Link. And I'm just kind of like, you don't think so, huh? You don't think so? Okay. Who do you think? Who do you think it's gonna be then? Oh, it was just funny though, like, definitely like, okay, no, I don't think it's gonna be Link. No, I don't think it's gonna be, and then just... I also thought it was funny, conversely, how many people thought that it was going to be Link. And I'm just sitting here like, interesting theory! Would you like to present your evidence to the class? I live for that. I live for it. Alright, let's see here. I think, there's a little bit of, like, the line here for the tunic. I think I'm probably gonna, I think I need that. Your mystery. I think I do need that, because I don't think that this is going to be obscured by the seat of the motorcycle. Because I think the motorcycle, like, the seat of the motorcycle has, like, a curve to it that you would probably see the Link's butt or whatever, so. But I think we've got most of Link squared away here, so Pog. That only took, like, an hour. Now, Link, I think, has the most, he's the most showing. He's also got the design that I struggle with the little details with the most so far. Impa and Zelda are a little bit less, I think, usually. I say that, but I'm thinking about Zelda's, like, skirt. Oh. We'll see. I digress. But like half of Zelda's like covered up by the motorcycle and all that good stuff, so we'll see if they don't take a little bit less time, ideally. There's the logo! Woo! That's a nice logo. In my opinion, I did good on that logo. I should probably make a version of the Shattered Tomorrow logo that's just the words Shattered Tomorrow in case I eventually someday need to get rid of the Let Them Zelda part, but I like the Zelda part, it looks really cool! I don't want to have to get rid of it. Oh, fuck. Okay. That's fine. Let me get a little more of Link's stubble here. His stubble is inconsequential and doesn't matter, but it's important to me. Bayonetta, this is your time. You're gonna sparkle, you're gonna shine. Girl, when you fight, it looks like a dance. You are magic, you're magic. Okay. Stop micromanaging his chin. Let's go. Go over to Impa, I guess. Fight, spin around. There's not as much singing and merry melodies on this stream, but that's because I had to specifically pull out this stream playlist and make sure I didn't have DMCA music or anything like that. So the only, like, I think, like, vocal music I have is this Bayonetta music. You're still alive. I have Mario Paint on here, and I really want to listen to Mario Paint right now, so I'm hoping that it comes up. I could just go and pull it out and just play it, but I don't feel like doing that. It's been 4 years since I got into Bayonetta. Anniversary was on the 17th, and all I could think about was Zelda stuff. I feel for that, believe me. I don't remember my anniversaries of getting into things. It was a surprise to me whenever I realized I had, like, been into Dragon Ball and been making Dragon Ball stuff consistently for, like, 2 years. I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean? It's only been, like, 6 months. Huh? What happened? Where am I? But, yeah, no. Time flies is for me. Let me see. Hairline. 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 I only remember mine because of the Miiverse post I made immediately after playing the Bayo 2 demo for the first time. That would do it, yeah. Having a nice little reminder like that, that's like, I mean, that's fun. Took a pic of it, thankfully, yeah. I think that's fun, honestly. If I could remember, like, the days that I got into things, I think it'd be fun to celebrate, like, a little, like, anniversary. Let's see here. Okay, shoulders. Shoulders. I think I need to make Impa's head a little bit bigger, honestly. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-ba-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. I hum a lot, so I hope that doesn't bug the fuck out of anyone. I listened back to a stream where I hummed a lot. I didn't realize how loud I was, and it was really obnoxious, actually. But I just hum without thinking about it, so I can't just stop, because I'll eventually just end up doing it again. My microphone, you can see how far away my microphone is from my face. I'm just so loud of a person. Let's see here. I'm never consistent with how I draw Impa's hair. I try to be. But, like, sometimes I'll draw Impa's hair, and then I'll be like, that looks pretty good, and then I come back to it, and I'm kind of like, oh, maybe I need to, like, make it a little bit shorter, maybe I need to do it a little bit curlier, things like that. But I'm never consistent about it. I know eventually I will be. It doesn't help that a lot of the current pages of Impa have the twists in, and not so much like the natural, like, curly hair. I haven't been able to get into a flow of how to draw Impa's hair. But eventually I will, I'm sure. Even if, like, I just draw the natural curly hair in different, like, hairstyles, like, even if I draw it, like, up or down or anything like that, it just helps to draw the shape of it, you know, the kind of, that noise. It kind of helps to just do that over and over again. Impa's kind of leaned over, and there's a little bit of a breeze going, so the ponytails kind of go in this direction. I hope that won't look too weird compositionally for her to be over like that. Let me kind of grab her a little bit and move her over a little bit. I like that I accidentally put Hypa's sketch on the background layer. So whenever I moved the characters to be a little bit like more front and center, because they were a little smaller initially on this concept sketch, Hypa was a part of the background, so she just stayed small. She's so tiny! Why didn't they put this song on Spotify? I'm still so sad. This is from Space Channel 5 Part 1, and this is Ulala versus the evil robot clone they made of her called Evila. Such a good song. I used to remember the entire segment of this song. I used to remember the entire thing. I don't think I could remember it now, but such a bop! Let's see here. Let me go back in here. Little tuft. Little tuft. Little sideburn tuft. You think a reporter without soul can now dance Ulala? The only thing I can remember. Oh god, I just need- but it's not gonna happen. I bet it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. I love Impa. I just drew the smirk and I'm just kind of like, Impa. Let's see, should I... Sometimes I'll do the thing with like the layer effect. It's kind of covered up. It's a little covered up over here on the right. You can kind of see me doing it. But sometimes I'll do the layer effect where I can just kind of like do that noise. And I'll do it for eyebrows because it kind of helps. But sometimes I'm too lazy to go through the effort of making an entire like new layer and doing the layer effect just to do eyebrows. Because I'm like, no, just stop being lazy. Just draw the eyebrows. And then I end up making it way harder for me than it needs to be. Shoot, 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 up. Shoot, 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 up. Shoot, 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 up. Right, left, down. Shoot, 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 up. Right, left, down. I'm sorry. I'm really easy to distract if it wasn't obvious. Really easy to distract. But let's go. Okay, but did I make that 2? Yeah, let's make that 2. It's kind of funny looking at like earlier pages that I started doing at the end of 2020. It's kind of funny to look at those earlier pages because I didn't have a super like nailed down like, okay, I'm going to draw eyes and shapes and faces like this because it's easy and it makes it go faster if I do it like that. So it, fuck yeah. What was I saying? The shapes are before I had like a super like, okay, if I do this shape, it's way easier than if I do whatever the... So, faces and shapes were a little bit more inconsistent for like a couple of pages before I started getting it nailed down. Like, Zelda's face looked way different on page 38, I think was the first page I did getting back into Shadow Tomorrow. their face looks way different on page 38, but then, like, by page 39, you can already start to see, like, the super distinct shape that I draw Zelda's face with. You can already start to see that take shape, which I think is fun. Impa's eyes look a little bit different, shape-wise, but then, like, they started just getting to be this shape once I figured out that that shape was way easier to draw. Even now, though, I have, like, these kind of, like, ideas in my head what their faces look like, what their eyes look like, what their features look like. And even then, there are some times when I draw it, and I'm like, that's how I draw it. Why doesn't that look right? That looks wrong. And then, like, I'll be like, I'm just thinking too hard about it. I need to stop focusing so hard on it. Let me just draw the rest of the page. And there have been pages where, like, I still look back at it, and I'm like, that still looks fucked up. And then I'll go back into it after I've already finished the page, and I'm like, fuck you, I'm changing it. Alright. But this looks pretty good. This is pretty nice. This is good Impa. This is a good Impa face. Let me mash that down there. Oh, let's see. I think what I'm gonna do really quick, I'm gonna go get myself a snack. Because I realized just now that I have not had dinner. Whoops! Well, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get myself a snack. I'll be right back. Don't... My bad. I got a banana, and I came back to this song? Fuck yes! Chew! Down! Down! This one I do remember. Bum 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 bum. Right! 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 Chew. Chew. Up. Chew. Up. I got a bundle of bananas because I need to eat more fruit. Go figure. And I like bananas and all, and I like fruit and all, but they never offer a small amount of produce that a single person can eat in a feasible amount of time before it all goes bad. I've got like 2 or 3, I don't even remember, 2 or 3 other bananas, and like they're already starting to get like these little brown spots on them. Now, granted, I hear many opinions that like the little brown spots are when they get like really sweet. I got these when they were like still a little bit green and they were kind of bitter. I ate like 2 or 3 already. So there's like a bundle of like 6. And I was like, maybe if I really try hard to make sure that I eat all these bananas, I can eat all these bananas before they go bad. But I'm already at the end of the rope. Let's hope that it's still going to be fine, like, by tomorrow. I don't know. I hate wasting food. I like that one of my friends, I said, Aiden, there you are, you motherfucker. I said on stream that I hadn't eaten? And Aiden DM'd me. Aiden DM'd me saying, oh, you need to eat, homie. Ugh, and now Aiden's in chat. Hassling me. I think you can just split off a few instead of buying the whole pack. Deadass. But what if I... But what if I, so like I got a bundle of 6, right? But what if I only want like 4? Do I just break off 2 and then I leave the 2 to someone else? I'm sorry, I love that part. Make someone else deal with having 2 bananas. Okay. Banana eaten. Sustenance gained. Let's go. Let's go! Did my playlist stop again? Where's my cursor? There it is. I found it. Oh my god. You tried to pause again. You tried to pause on Groose's theme? How dare you! How dare you try to pause on Groose's theme, quite frankly. Is Night... Hang on, hold on. I don't know. Nightbot was in the channel. Like, Nightbot timed some people out, but I had 2 dashboards open, and one of the dashboards said, "Do you want to join the channel already?" And I was like, oh, is it not there? But no. It might have just been that the dashboard on that one tab wasn't updated. That's fine. It's fine. Bruce, this fucking remix is so good! Like... I think I heard the dubstep remixes that DJ Joe did for, I think I heard them for Girahim's theme and Groose's theme before I ever, and probably Fee's theme, honestly. A lot of the Skyward Sword music, he did a lot of Skyward Sword remixes, and I'm 98% sure that I heard the theme songs for all of those characters before I ever heard, the original versions. And I'm not gonna lie, I love the remixes way more. However, Groose's theme, the original Groose's theme, this is so good. It's kind of its own, it's like different. Like they're like one or the other isn't really better for me. They're both just so good in their own ways. I'm not gonna lie though, like Girahim's theme, like Fee's theme, I really like the remixes way more. I'm not gonna lie. Girahim's theme, the DJ Joe's like dubstep remix of Girahim's theme. That's a good part. Literally so good. Incredible. And anyway. I had a hair like fly across my face. That does remind me though of like the concept art from like 2016, like a traditional pencil drawing I did of of Groose. It's really funny to me how little Groose has changed from his concept art to his actual comic look. Can't say I agree, but I'm started with the game before the remix is too soon. Yeah, I know. I mean, absolutely. Like, that's the thing, is that like the game, like the songs absolutely fit within like the aesthetics of like the game itself. Like, hearing like the dubstep remix in the game would be really fucking weird. So they fit really well atmospherically inside their games. So like, absolutely they have their own value. I'm just a motherfucker that loves, the sounds of the damned through computer-generated screeching, so. Yeah, it's to each their own for real. Why change what's perfect already? Exactly. I think the only thing that changed about Groose's design from, like, my first little, like, pencil doodle of him, I think the only thing that really changed, like, drastically was the fact that he used to be Hylian, and then I made him Gerudo. Because why not? I make the rules. Let's see if I can remember how to draw these pauldrons. That's pretty good. Oh, I love this part. Let's go. Nice. Pauldron. And then armband to keep it up. Poggers. Let's go. Let's go. Anyway. Pauldron Pog. Pauldron. How does anyone bear talking to me? I don't think you'll be able to see the... what is the chest piece called? I forgot. I don't think you'll be able to see that super well from this angle. Sometimes I remember the names of all the armor pieces and sometimes I forget. I always want to call bracers van braces. What are greaves? I forgot what greaves are. Wait, is greaves the part that go around your shin? I know cuisse is the thing that goes on your thigh. What is van brace? What does that go on? Are greaves the one that go over the shin? I thought, is it van brace or is it greaves? Damn it, fuck! My sis, for those of you who don't know, Brad Red is my twin sister. Yes, it is also such a sim for Skyward Sword, especially for Gears, so she's gonna love the songs a lot. Yeah. Yeah, that's understandable. Yes, resident Skyward simp here. It's understandable. Have a nice day. I know I'm not alone in being unbelievably excited for, Skyward HD. That being said, I'm not excited for it because of the nostalgia. I'm excited for it because, well, one, yay, Zelda game. But two, I never got to play it. So, like, I'm really excited to be able to finally play it. And potentially not have to deal with horrible motion controls. Moon River, let's go. Let's go. Moon River pods. I'm going your way. Two drifters off to see the world. There's such a lot of world to see. We're after the same rainbows and waiting round the bend. My huckleberry friend, Moon River, and me. Foreshortening an arm is hell. Let's go. Can we get a hype for foreshortening an arm? Yo, okay. What the fuck is a hype train? Does anyone know what a Twitch hype train is? I don't know what that is. I'll watch like Twitch VODs on YouTube and people are like, hey, we got a hype train going, and I'm like, I've seen the feature. I don't know what it does or what it means. I've never actually seen one on like a Twitch stream. No, I don't know what it even, if it like reflects something on the, I have no idea. That does remind me though. Is my alert box looking okay? Hang on. I didn't see the... Okay. I replayed that notification just now. I didn't see it out of the corner of my eye whenever that raid popped up in the chat, so I was like, is that working? Because I knew the chat box wasn't working because of visibility and the layers were low. But I think it's fine. I hope it's working. We'll see. It's whatever. Not a super big deal if it's not, but... You know, I went through the effort of setting it up. I wanted to show up. I think it's like a bunch of people subscribing at once and there's bonuses for each level. Damn. Well, that's fun. I do remember that one of the hype trains I saw on like a VOD, they were talking about like subscriptions. So that makes sense if that's what that is. Someday. Let's see. I love her. What the fuck? What the fuck? Look at her. What the fuck? Excuse me? What? I'm sorry. Her Impa is very good. Thank you. Not to like toot my own horn. I just love her. I don't know what it is. It's probably because I'm not gonna lie, I projected a lot of stuff onto Impa. Not like a lot, but like certain things that and so knowing that she is just out here trying her best. And I love her. She's good. She's just literally out here doing her best. Let's see, I think, I'm not gonna go through the effort of drawing the entire, chest plate. Technically, I'm not gonna go through the entire effort, of drawing it underneath the arm, but I'm going to assume, I think the buckle would be about there. I think. Just to break up all the blue and all the, you know, a little bit more visually interesting. Go. And Impa has knee-high boots, also with like a cuff on them, but because this cuff isn't at a weird angle, Link, because this cuff isn't at a weird angle, it probably won't be as much of a pain in the ass to draw, so that's nice. After the same rainbows end, waiting round the bend, my huckleberry friend, Moon River. Did I put an exhaust pipe on this bike? No, I didn't. But there's an exhaust pipe on the 3D model reference, so at least there's that. Impa doesn't have ankle ties like Link does, I don't think. Right? No. Okay. Just double checking. Oh wait, they don't even have ties around the top here. I'm gonna get rid of those. It doesn't super matter. It's a really inconsequential detail, but like I might as well be consistent. You Because, like, I'll get to coloring, and then I have all my palettes for everyone, and then I'll be like, oh god, what color goes here? And then I'll realize that I was a fool, and there wasn't any ties there, and there didn't need to be. I drew them for no reason. Okay, let me see here. My sketch here has, like, the foot kind of flat, so... I might be able to foot behind Link's. Yeah, there we go, that looks fine. Goes on the exhaust pipe. And there is a little bit... Do I want to draw that platform, or... Yeah, that's fine. Actually, I'm going to put little bolts. I forgot that I put little bolts on there. Steel-toed feet. Bonus ties! Haha! little ties as a treat. Oh man, a couple weeks ago, Junior posted, an update in the Linktober Discord, for Growing Up Boruto, and was like, it only took, like, several years and a couple hundred pages, but Link is finally wearing the green tunic. Like, finally wearing the hero's tunic. Woo! Celebrate! And that made me think about, like, Link in the green tunic, like, my Link in Shadow Tomorrow in the green tunic, and, that also is something that I have been planning many years. The scene, the way that it plays out. I'm futzing with this stupid cuff again. I'm doing it. I'm fussing with it again. But the way that it plays out has also been in the cards for many years, so I'm very excited for that too. Ah! I'm just thinking about future updates and getting excited. I'm sorry. The end of June. The end of June! I'm fine. I'm coping. I can't, like, I can't just sit here and be like, man, I can't wait till the end of June, or I can't wait till July or August worth of updates, because I have shit that I need to get done that is not comic shit. I need to get, like, my cosplay shit done by the time August rolls around, so I can't just sit here and, like, work mindlessly on comic pages and be like, I can't wait for more comic stuff because I have other shit to do, and I can't just, I gotta prioritize, but also, holy fuck, I can't wait! I still, from a comic perspective, can't fucking wait. Oh boy, I wonder what's in store for us. Okay, I'm sorry. G Cloud, how do you have any friends? That's my secret, boys. I don't. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm so excited, dude. Can't wait to see more. Me too. Me too, baby. I'll post like secret little batches in a little tucked away corner of the internet that are password protected, so none of you can find them. But I post little secret batches so that I can send them to Katie so that she can read the buffer once I get like a certain amount of pages. I recently I had posted like a certain amount of I had posted a certain amount, sent them to her like maybe about a month or so ago. I don't remember exactly, but I'd sent her a batch, and then I came to the realization like 2 days ago that it had been a second since I had sent her another batch, and so I was like, oh, I have like 9 pages for you to read. Here you go. And she too revels with me in like the I can't wait for everyone to see them. I'm sad about how long it will take to see my mysterious stranger again, though. Yeah. Listen. Fuck. I, like, feel bad when I tell people how long... When I tell people how long I think Shadow Tomorrow is going to take, and they're like, wow, I really like your comic, and then I'm like, yeah, thanks, it's like an 8-year commitment. Like, I feel like I'm wasting their time if I don't go faster. Oh, stop spamming emotes. Oh, come on, Nightbot. Christ. I need to turn down those, I need to turn down those restrictions, I guess. Oh, the eyes emoji? That's funny. That's actually kind of funny. You were just kind of like... And Nightbot was like, slow down. Slow down. Nightbot is dumb. Yeah, it tries its best. It's trying its best. I gotta tell it to chill out. This was not on my stream playlist. So, and I could tell that it was Okami music just from hearing it. I was like, I didn't put any Okami on here. It finished my playlist and now it's fucked off to a different, to just recommend it. It shows on Cloud's chat for some reason. Oh yeah, that's true actually, that's true. Nightbot tries to delete and moderate messages, but then I think, I'm sure it's like the way that it's coded and whatnot, like OBS's chat box like picks up that there's a message, but it doesn't pick up that like a message has been deleted or whatever, so it's not gonna get rid of it. Yeah, that's funny, honestly. Nightbot sent you to gay baby jail. Oh wait, hold on. This arm needs the strap that holds it on. Okay, so there's most of Impa. I need to get the other leg here done, but then that's most of Impa. So that took only about like 45 minutes, so yeah, nice. Okami was so good. I never got to finish it in like my own playthrough. I've seen a full playthrough of it. Really good. I'm just really bad at finishing very long games. And it wasn't like lack of interest. It's like it wasn't that like the game was hard or like I didn't have fun playing it. It was just like keeping myself motivated to play games that don't absolutely like suck up all my brain power. It's really hard. Like I enjoyed playing Kakarot, DBZ Kakarot, and I enjoyed playing, what else was there? Even Final Fantasy VII Remake for a while. I didn't finish it for a very long time. Not like super long. I mean, it took me like till the end of the year because I stopped playing it. So I mean, within a year, whatever. Like, even Final Fantasy VII Remake, like, I really liked Final Fantasy VII, it was just a matter of, like, the gameplay itself was, like... I need fast action. That's why Bayonetta and Metal Gear Rising and all that good stuff is, that's my bread and butter. I'll finish those games, because I'm just, like, sitting there being like, whoa! While I'm playing them. That was really loud. I abandoned Okami a while back and really should finish it. Yeah, like, there's a really good remix album that I love. Oh, word? Oh yeah, son. Is this the intro music is what this said? The sun rises. Oh, whoops, my bad. No! Yeah, no! Ah! Okay, that's fine. Christ. So good. Even just this soundtrack. I don't know the context of this soundtrack, but this is just such a good song on its own. My friend swears that Okami is how she mastered drawing circles. That's really funny, actually. I'm finally gonna try to finish Breath of the Wild, Champions Ballad included. Fuck yeah, dude. Oh my gosh, my friend, a friend of mine, has yet to finish Breath of the Wild, and is very adamant about avoiding spoilers, so I don't even think she knows how it ends. Like, like not the cutscenes or anything like that. And like, you know, it makes sense why, it just because like she doesn't own a Switch or like a Wii U. She's usually had to like play Breath of the Wild. Like I think she started it like on her brother's either Wii U or Switch, and then she moved out like and moved off, so didn't have access to that save file anymore. I think she started playing it on my Wii U, and then we kept like switching things around to where the Wii U wasn't really plugged in as much anymore, so like, and it was just too much effort like to bother plugging it back in and hooking it back up and all that stuff, so she just kind of gave up on that one. And then like whenever I still lived there, I still had the Switch, so she would play it on my Switch. I mean, that's fine. And then I moved out, so then there goes both the Wii U and the Switch save file that she had. So she's like, yeah, at this point I just don't feel like starting it back over, but I guess I should if I really want to, or maybe I could like come over and like finish it on your Switch sometime. And I'm like, yeah, that's fine. It's just a matter of doing it, because we're both ADHD bastards that are like, we can just do that anytime. So never. Right? Okay. Let's see. How do I draw this angle? This is just like, what the fuck? I just keep like tuning back into this song and being like, damn. Alright. Alright. Meanwhile, I started to play Ace Attorney. Miles Edwards is a little bitch. You know, that's all I've heard about that guy. Like, endearingly so, usually, but... The, I never got into that, but I feel like I would maybe like it if I actually, like, took the time to, like, sit down and watch a playthrough. I don't think I would enjoy playing it, but I do think I would enjoy the story. I'd have to probably be in the right mindset, though, for it to, like, take. You know what I'm saying? I know that, Sean Chiplock was doing a live dub playthrough. I don't know of which game, like, specifically or anything like that, but he was doing an Ace Attorney one. And he's still in the process of doing it. Because those games, I think, they're kind of a little bit on the longer side as far as, like, a handheld game goes, right? To sneeze. I don't know if I'm actually gonna sneeze. This is... Oh, this is... I mean, this is lovely, but this is not the vibe that I'm going for right now, bro. What do I feel like listening to? Hang on. Mario Odyssey OST. Mario Odyssey OST. Jesus! OST! Let's go! Can I help you, ma'am? Hi. Hi. I just finished the one-hit Annihilator Shrines. I hated it. Being temporarily stuck at a quarter of a heart sucks. It sure does. It sure fucking does. Wasn't it on stream that I got killed by a fucking Keese? I, like, did, like, 2 of the... Can I help you, ma'am? I, like, did 2 of the 3 shrines, and I was heading on to the 3rd one, I think. And I was doing my best to avoid conflict, and then a Keese just spawned out of fucking nowhere and was just kind of like, I'm about to ruin this man's entire career. Fuck that guy. Sweetie pie, where'd you go? Come here. Baby. Let me get you. I got you. Sweet girl. Me too, and the mini guardians in the dark. I still have fucking... Oh my fucking god. I remember that clip. Was it you or was it Jess that took the clip of me just like making all sorts of fucked up little noises out of fear? Out of sheer fear? That was a good one. That was a really good one. Did I say was it you or Jess? You're Jess. I'm stupid. Was it you or Red? I got the clip. Bet. Thank you. Again, by the way. Let me turn down my heater a little bit. Okay, so we got Impa, we got Link. Let's see if we can get Zelda done, and then we can probably call it a night. I got a sweet baby on my desk here. You can't really see her. about you when I died there. We're connected. Alright, I get the feeling that Zelda could either be pretty simple or really annoying. It depends with Zelda. Because I'm probably gonna draw Zelda in their royal armor set that they made. That we see them in at the beginning of the comic. And the thing about that is that she's got that long, like, kind of back skirt thing that, like, drapes across the back of her legs. And it looks cool when she's standing up. But drawing it folding over anything ever at all is a pain in the ass. Because I have to think about how flowy, sheer fabric drapes, and it hurts my brain. Hi, baby cakes. Can I help you? Also, I'm not doing Trial of the Sword, at least not all of them. I know for a fact I would rage too much. I feel for you. Oh, she's giving me little headbutts. I love her so much. But also, baby, please get out of the way. I forgot that I still had to do the Trial of the Swords in my save file, actually. Thank you for reminding me, because now I can torture myself on stream for the entertainment of all my friends. I've done them before, twice, I think, if I remember correctly, so... And once at least, in Master Mode. I can do them! Just debatably without any anger. Can I help you? Yeah, that's what I thought. What you doing? Where you going? Don't take a drink of my chai. That's not for you. Excuse you. Hello? Do you want down? Do you want on my lap? Do you want on my lap? Hi. Well, fix how I'm sitting. Ow! I bumped my elbow against the chair and it made it do the stingy electric feeling. Ah! Ah! Don't hit the shortcuts on my... No, okay. Baby, can we get you off the desk? You're so cute. I love you so much. You're so cute. But also get off the desk. Please. Come here. Okay, fair enough. Have a nice day. Come here. Or not. You are so fickle. Baby. Come here. Going. I got you now. I have you now. From whence you came. Okay. I no longer have a left hand. It's hers now. Can I have this back? Can I have... No? Okay. Alright. Fair enough. Have a nice... Okay. Yeah, that's... Okay. She's slobbering all over my fingers. Baby said the stream is over. It's me time. It's fair enough, Miss Ma'am. It's fair enough, Miss Ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Who's a sweet little baby? Who's a sweet little baby? Look at her! Look at her! I know she's probably really tiny on the stream, but look at the little tiny face of her on the stream. She's not in the shot anymore, whatever. Wah, 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 wah. 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 I love her so much. Does anyone truly understand? Can I stress it enough? Okay. I went to reach my hand back towards my keypad, and she started swatting at it again. Cat hair in my mouth! Cat hair in my mouth! I think I got it. Remember, kids, hydrate, don't dehydrate. Alright, I have my hand back. Let's fucking party. I love drawing Zelda's bangs because that shape is just so... I just have it in my brain now. What fucking music is this? Honeyloon Ridge, the caves. Honeyloon? What? Where is that? It's been too long since I played Mario Odyssey, so I don't remember where that is. It's been you still haven't added a hydrate button? I don't need one. I don't need one. I also don't know how to do it, but that's besides the point. Oh, there she goes. Can I help you? There she goes. Alright, fair enough. Have a nice day. Inside the moon cave. Oh. Oh, that makes sense, honeymoon. Funny. When you gotta get to the cathedral, that's really good, actually. That's a really good pun. Zelda's bangs without all the other hair look really dorky. I'm never consistent with the length. I'm never consistent with the length of Zelda's hair. It's like, it's just long. It's just long. And that's all we gotta know. That kind of like surprised me a bit. Oh, the 8-bit. Oh, the 8-bit version. That's cool. I like completely forgot about the little like 8-bit sections. Like they're very fun and I remember playing them. It's just that like it didn't occur to me that the background music would be different for them because of course it would be. That's attention to detail right there, baby. Let's see. Little raps that don't make a whole lot of logical sense, but I pretend that they do. Because I think they look cool from a character design perspective. It sounds like Pokemon music. It's like the lead synth, specifically, is just so reminiscent of Pokemon to me. And also kind of the arpeggios, I think it's called, the I'm not good at remembering to flip the canvas usually, but I'm doing a pretty good job of at least remembering to try. And luckily for me, it hasn't been so much that I look at a flipped canvas and I'm like, that looks like garbage and now I have to redraw the entire thing. I'm mostly looking at it like, okay, that's alright, you know what? That makes me feel a little bit better. The fuck is this? Brutal's battle. Nice. Domino! Domino in chat! I love that everyone just celebrated at the, even just the seeing of Domino's name. We stan a Domino in this chat. Hopping in real quick. Thank you for hopping in real quick. I appreciate it. I hope you're having a good night, my friend. It's already been about 2 hours, and I'm probably gonna wrap up after I finish Zelda here, but yeah. I was kind of hoping that I'd be able to do the entire thing in a stream, but alas. Line art takes a long time. In this chat, we love and appreciate Domino. That's fucking right. Still having a night, in a good way. Domino, like, messaged me last night and was like, I'm having a night, otherwise I would, like, message you something, like, I'm having a time right now, otherwise I would, like, message you something more extensive. And I was like, oh no, are you, like, did something happen? Are you, like, are you sad or something? And he was like, no, I'm just hanging out. I'm just, like, out. I'm just busy, like, I'm just having a fun time right now. And I'm like, oh, okay, good! And you, Cloud, especially you. I'm shrimping again, I need to recline. My neck hurts still. Ah! 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 I am the picture of health. That's a lie, and I know it to be true, but if I tell it to myself often enough, perhaps I will fake it till I make it. I didn't know Italians were in Mario Odyssey. I'm sorry, that's a stupid joke. Mount Volbono, the town. That's really cute. Hold on. Hold on. Let's go. Okay, I'm sorry. Crack your back like a glow stick. I don't know about all that. I'm gonna go ahead and make a new layer here really quick just so I can draw an arm underneath here, uninterrupted. I don't know if I'm gonna have to- hopefully I'm not gonna have to, like, change this around too much, once I get the motorcycle drawn. But there is a chance that I'll have to change some stuff around. I'll just have to draw the motorcycle around the people. It'll be easy, right? It's easier for me to draw a motorcycle around people than it is for me to draw people around a motorcycle, right? That's a lot- it's a lie. This is the soundtrack of me drawing stupid shit. Whenever I draw my dumb, self-indulgent bullshit that makes my friends look at me like Cloud. Come on, dude. What is this? This is the soundtrack of doing that. I kind of wanted their hand to be coming over the side here. I'm wondering if it's even positioned in a way that it would realistically be coming over the side. Probably close enough. That's probably fine. Brain beans music? What? Brain beans. Yeah. I can see Brioche out of the corner of my eye. Like she's over to the right. She is chasing her own tail. She's got a little bit of zoomies going on. Also, I will not tell you how hard it is to find a version of this song that is not at least half an hour long. I was lucky that I was able to find just like a regular like 2-minute long version for the stream playlist. I'm like, I want to listen to this song, but I don't want to subject my viewers to it for 2 hours. Excuse me? Like, believe me, if it was up to me, I probably would. And I know that it technically is up to me. But also, I mean, like, I'm a merciful god. I'm a merciful stream god. Why so long? People just like to vibe to music, head empty, no thoughts, you know what I'm saying? It's one of those kinds of songs, like the Wii Channel music. You also can't fucking find the Wii Channel music without it being like half a fucking hour long! Because people just want to listen to it non-freaking stop. And I don't blame them. But I'm trying to make a playlist here. There she goes. I don't know if you guys could see her just then. Probably not, but... Like, I don't know if you could see her, like, in this little, like, section here. The way she just, like, darted out. Trying to remember how to draw some pauldrons. I don't remember. Holy fuck. Damn it, what the fuck am I doing? I'm really confused. Holy shit. I wish I knew what I was doing at any given moment in time, but that's not a possibility. I can never know what I'm doing. It's my eternal curse, and I am going to live my life this way, never knowing what the fuck I'm doing at any point ever, and that's just the way it has to be. Never knowing anything. You know? Wait, wasn't there a song you played on stream once that was like 30 minutes long? Yes, that- I mean, listen. It was Bub Lane from Mario Odyssey. The reason I played a 30-minute long song at that point, however, was because I knew that the stream was going to last probably like 2 or 3 hours. And granted, this one has lasted 2 hours, but I'm going into this one knowing that it's not going to last as long as a normal stream, or at least that I'm not trying to make it last as long as a normal stream. So that's mostly the train of thought there, is that I don't want to play like half-hour-long songs in that regard, and like make that commitment. That being said, I just remembered that this is in fact a half-hour-long mix of this song, and we've been listening to it for 5 minutes, 6 minutes straight now. Mario Paint Mysterious Ambient Remix. I'm a little curious, but now's not the time for that. Now's not the time for that. Now's not the time. Not the time. Not the time. I was gonna look something up and I completely forgot what it was just now. Damn it. You know what? Oldie but a goodie. Not even old. Not even really an oldie, but let's go Zelda and chill. Especially since it's like later in the day now, so like you might as well do like a Zelda and chill, you know what I'm saying? Like chilling out, bro. Vibes. We vibe. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, how do I fucking draw this pauldron? Like that. I draw it like I draw it like that, actually. I love it when I struggle with something and then after a brief intermission of me stalling because I don't know what I'm doing, I then try again and then I just fucking nail it. Because it was all a ruse. I was hazing you. I was hustling you. I always have 100% control of the situation. All the time, forever. And that's not a lie that I tell myself. I'm doing this on the wrong layer. I'm drawing this on the wrong layer. Just fix that really quick. I'm listening to this recently while drawing Breath of the Wild and Zelda for obvious reasons. Fuck yeah. These lo-fi remixes are so good. So nice. I don't know why, but I kind of avoided them for a while. Maybe because, like, I thought they'd be, like, I guess basic or whatever. Like, for some reason my brain was like, no, lo-fi's like popular, and so like you can't listen to it because like that's like basic. And I'm like, of course, that makes complete sense. But I'm glad that I finally did listen to them because they're quite good. They're quite nice. It was a refix of Mifa's theme, a lo-fi remix of Mifa's theme that made me want to paint Mifa in the first freaking place all those months ago. Did I paint Taba in December? That was December, I think. Makes sense. Lo-fi is literally my favorite things to listen to right now. That and 80s Japanese city pop. Fuck yeah, dude! Fuck yeah! Also, some very good shit. Let's see. A little 3D action going there. There we go. The breastplate is a little low. And I feel bad that I only realized that after I drew the entirety of the detail. Why did I draw it that low to begin with? It was kind of dumb. Kind of not pog. Kind of not pog, if I do say so myself. Sometimes I think about that episode of Drawfee where, what was it that they drew? They just like took a week to draw like just fan art and just like we're gonna decompress from the way that the state of the world is and just draw some good old-fashioned fan art. I like the really specific place on YouTube, like POV, you're a disappointment to your family. It's a vibe. No, but like they did a thing on Drawfee where they were just doing fan art, and Julia like does of course like a whole painting, like a whole scene in painting, and like she drew she rendered out like an entire table or whatever, and then decided that she didn't like the perspective or something, or the lighting, and so then she just erased it, and she was like explaining her process, and Nathan was like, huh? And she was like, what? And Nathan's just like, you just drew that entire table, you just painted that entire table, and then you just got rid of it. And she's like, oh yeah, no, yeah, no big deal. Like, man! Julia's pieces are so wild. Yeah, they fucking are. They're crazy, dude. Like, imagine just like, I'm just gonna teach myself Blender really quick to do a background. Now, don't get me wrong, I've considered it, especially with my dabbling in Blender in the last few months. But still, I know myself, and I know that I would be too impatient to actually do it. I would sooner say fuck it and just freehand it. Alright, what are they called? Completely forgot. Again, bracers. Yes. Sometimes it's not a big deal drawing Zelda's bracers. Other times it is the worst part. Let's hope for the former. For like an hour, for like 2 hours actually, like 2 full hours before the stream, I had that fucking clip of Danny Gonzalez on his stream being like, happy Pride Month! Shout out to the gays. I had that stuck in my head for 2 full hours. And I didn't realize that it had finally gone the fuck away until I thought about it just now. I'm glad to have at least seen your little polygon cloud. Yeah. And I didn't get around to texturing him. Because like crafting a 3D model and then texturing it and putting on the shaders and then exporting it and rendering it are all different parts, all different pieces of the pie, and I just don't have the patience for it. No! It was already so much effort just learning how it worked to like make a 3D model, and then I had to figure out how UV maps work, and that wasn't even touching like lighting and rendering and animating and physics. What the fuck? Shout out to the gays. I'm sorry, now that's gonna be stuck in my head. I'm probably just gonna let this piece of the bracer... I'm just gonna let that be the gold and not bother with more details. There we go. I'll probably be good. Okay, cool. Do-do-do-do. Little bit of the breastplate there. That makes me realize that this is way too far over. God dang it. Stupid details. That's what happens when you make, something made of metal in a design, like a breastplate, and then the character suddenly moves their arms inward, and you wonder, is it designed properly enough that it would actually be able to fit underneath a character moving their arms inward? Character design! Ah ha ha! So simple and easy. We love to see it. Hold on. This time for sure. Third time's the charm. 360 no scope. Whenever I went over to my parents yesterday, they had golf on the TV. Me and, I was sitting there, like, with my brother and his wife, and my grandparents, and we were, like, half kind of, like, paying attention to it, and, like, one guy did, like a good swing or whatever, and they were kind of like, oh, it was a good swing. And then I, like, offhandedly made a joke about, like, oh, poggers, bro, can we get a hype train in chat? And, like, Shannon and Grayson thought that was funny, that's my brother and his wife, they thought it was funny, but, like, and then, I thought to myself, like, they were like, oh, that's a good swing, and then I thought to myself, what if, like, a golfer went up and just, like, 360 like, literally, they're just, like, 360 call it, just, like, and they just fucking nail it? Could you imagine how fucking epic that'd be? That'd be fucked up. Oh god. I'm just imagining. I'm literally just imagining like everyone's like so chill and like focused whenever it comes to golf, and they just like run up and they just like 360 let's go. They just fucking whack it. That'd be so fucking epic. Extreme golf with no limits. Hold on, wait. Where is it? 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 Where did I put it? Where did I put it? I know I have it. I know I have it. Where is it? Golf with no limits. Golf with no limits. Golf with no limits. Golf with no limits. Don't ask why the fox emoji is there. It's not important. I think it'd be more exciting. They should do it. Oh god. I don't know why, but that meme of golf with no limits is literally so fucking funny to me. Alright, third time's the charm. Shout out to the gays, and we will be able to get this stupid breastplate drawn. It's not that it's even that difficult, it's just that sometimes perspective can make things squish in ways that we did not account for before. Alright, I think that's fine. I think I'm probably pretty satisfied with that. That's probably fine. Okay, let me go, honestly, I do things all out of order sometimes. Sometimes I'm pretty good at, like, having, like, a process of art and what I draw and what order I draw things in. Other times, no. But, so let's try and get Zelda's face down here. Them and their Dragon Ball eyes. I have to be careful, though, because if I draw them, like, too big, then it does look really ridiculous. But it's also just fun. Draw them with big Dragon Ball eyes. I can do this. Ah! Cat hair. What song is this? Is this like Sheik's theme? What is this? No, it's like one of the teleportation songs from Ocarina, right? Is this- what is this? What the fuck is this? Is it Minuet of Forest? I just sneeze. Ah, screams. Screams. Stop looking at me with them big ol' eyes. Yeah. What's wrong with your face? Your face doesn't look right. You're supposed to have like an up tilt. I'm not getting that up tilt right now. Let me flip it. Sneeze, you coward. I'm trying! I'm not sneezing from lack of trying. Or not because I don't want to. It's because my stupid nose is afraid of commitment. Okay, that's better. Gotta get the specific shape just right, so that you know that it's Zelda. It's crazy to me. Okay, listen. I think that it's very funny, that, like, I do go out of my way, whenever, like, doing art. I feel like it's, I mean, I would say just my art in particular, but it's not like other people don't do, like, really specific things with, like, their face shapes or whatever. But, you know, like, whenever you look at, like, people in real life and you see, like, the different face shapes, it's not like everything is necessarily super obvious what the differences are between different features and whatnot, you know? So, like, I go out of my way whenever I'm drawing so that it's easier for me to make sure that there's a differentiation between everyone's faces and whatnot. I do, like, the super distinct and super exaggerated shapes so that, like, it's super obvious that people look different and who it is you're looking at and who you're talking to. Like, you have, like, Zelda dressed in, like, the royal armor, and then you have Sheik dressed in, like, more, like, just, like, kind of incognito regular clothes, but you can still tell that it's Zelda and or Sheik, because, you know, their face is a very distinct shape, their nose is a very distinct, their eyes, all that good stuff. That being said, I think it's very funny. Dungan, whenever, like, I'll show him, like, previews or like a snippet from, like, hey, look at this thing I drew or whatever, and then, like, maybe if I don't have colors on it or something like that, of course, he's just a person with a life anyway, and he's not gonna remember every little detail about my comic, and that's fine, but that just makes it even funnier when, like, I had, like, preview pictures of, like, Zelda and Impa or Sheik and Impa, without any color, and he was like, that's one of Groos's boys, right? And I'm like, no. Not even a little bit. Do I need to make their eyes bigger? Hold on. Just... That's too big. That's a little bit more what I'm used to seeing, I think. You know how like demon eyes are like the slit, or like cat eyes, or like snake eyes? I just end up drawing pupils like that because I don't draw eyes as a circle. And it looks weird to just have a little circular pupil inside of an oval. No, but like, so like I go out of my way to like do the super distinct like facial features, and he's like, that's this character, and I'm like, no, it's this character, and he's like, but that character doesn't look like that, and I'm like, and then I show him other pictures of the character, and he's like, How was I supposed to know there wasn't any color? It wasn't colored in, and I'm like, Duncan, I swear to God. Sephiroth eyes. Yeah, sure. And that's one way of putting it. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna draw, I guess, the legs on their own, and then I'll draw the skirt covering it. I don't really want torso. I'm gonna have to move them down. Okay, there we go. No, those two layers. No, select the right layers. That'll work. Let me move the corset line a little bit up now. I think that'll make sense. Is that the order? This is out the order, right? Yes. 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 Fuck yeah. Let's go. I had this idea of changing Zelda's design just a little bit, in that maybe they would go from like the biker shorts that I kind of give them with, like the kind of capri shorts, but they would go from that to just like regular trousers. But I haven't drawn it out yet, so I don't know if I'd actually like how it looks. Might try and scratch that on here really quick. Maybe it'll look weird if it's like the cover art is weirdly inconsistent, but because like that hasn't been featured in the comic yet, but we'll see. Hold on, I'm trying to fix this fucking hand. Doesn't look very good. That's a little bit better. Okay, fingerless gloves. Nice. What do their fucking greaves look like? I forgot. I'm having to open up everyone's references. Comics, Mario, character references, sheets, show me the old, right, okay, yes. I'm not gonna worry about the sash in the middle, because I'm really just gonna say that that is draped over the other side of the fucking motorcycle. And like, you're not gonna be able to see it from the leg being in the foreground. You're just, we're not gonna worry about it. Just fuck it. Fuck it. That was the wrong tool. I don't really know if I need to have the, like, knee drawn out specifically, even. If just because, like, the thing with, like, having trousers on, it's a little bit baggy, so you can have a little bit of leeway with how the leg looks. You don't need to have the specific knee shape drawn out, but I don't know if I'm doing that yet. See if I can draw foot. Not terrible. We can do this. Yes. I think that's fine. I think. Pretty sure. I don't actually know. Alright, let me fix the toe a little bit. The toe looks a little whack. A little whack toe, you know what I'm saying? The heel, the heel, the heel, the shit, the heel, the heel. Good enough. Damn it, damn it. Yes, yes, yes. I think, I don't know. I'm so foot, shoe. I think it's fine. I could just tilt the canvas so that I don't have to sit here and hold my head like this. But that would imply having a good idea. I'm full of those, actually. That was a trick question. I am developing a crick in my neck. Okay. And then, the little... Their toes, whack. Their hair, whack. Their pauldrons, whack. But me, I'm tight as fuck! Okay. Thank you, item. Let's see... A four-pointed star that I just randomly decided to make a motif in their design because it was easy to draw and still looked really cool. Alright. Okay. Okay, alright. Alright, okay. Okay. Alright, 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 alright. Okay, now ladies. What is this? Yeah, I know this song, but I don't remember the name of it. Oh, it's Kakariko and Twilight Princess, yeah? Remember the abandoned memes and de-shrimping. That's all I am. Abandoned memes and de-shrimping. Alright, let's see here. Let me hide... Maybe... No. Let me make that... Wrong layer. Make that a little bit lighter. And I think I will make a new layer. Many layer. Head fold, many layer. And just kind of do that underneath there. Yeah, I think that's like maybe a little bit of the hair peeking out from behind Link's arm over here, but not a lot of it's going to be showing up. Probably do the wrap. Hopefully I remember what those lines are there for. By the time I get around to coloring. Let me go ahead and merge those. Take that down a notch. Let's see here. I wonder how Zelda's hair looks in the morning. That's a great question. Because, like, I'm not totally settled on the texture of Zelda's hair because, like, I mean, I guess maybe you would assume that it's, like, pretty straight from, like, this. But, like, the way that I draw, like, the locks of their hair and whatnot, like, I draw, like, the coiling, so I don't know if maybe they do actually have, like, very thick hair and you could probably just, like, interpret it, like, however you want, like, because I haven't decided. So, it probably depends on that. I know that they have very thick, voluminous hair, I just don't know if it's straight or if it's curly. But... Okay, let me think about, let me knock this down. And let me finish drawing the, two little sideburn things here. these stupid little... I think they look cool, but they don't make any sense. And I acknowledge that. But at least they don't get in the way from a practical perspective, I think. So that's why I'm able to talk myself into keeping them. Let's see here. I'll probably... I didn't want to erase these lines underneath here, just in case I ended up, like, changing my mind on the way the locks of hair looked. I think I'm probably pretty committed to it by now, so I think I'll go ahead and erase some of these lines. Then Zelda over here. Once again, we find a way to accidentally kind of obfuscate the fucking, the finger. Damn it. Okay. Clear that out a little bit. There's a couple of lines I missed. I think... And then I have to draw Zelda's skirt, but I'm going to mash all this together before I do that, just to give everything a little bit more. Oh, wait. It's fine that I mash them together. I almost forget sometimes to add the little, like, frills on Zelda's pauldrons. I almost forget to add those a lot. Because, like, I always make them, I always do them last. Because it's just easier, process-wise, but then that makes them easy to forget because they come last. I don't like that. I'm redoing them. Let me turn that back up. Let me turn this guy down. That's a little better. Excuse me. What else? Okay. I need to figure out what kind of pants I want to draw Zelda with. Oh yeah, I also forgot that they have... the creases. What are the frills made of? Like, fabric-wise, I guess? That's a great question! I kind of imagine something kind of like a tulle. Or an organza, maybe? Something kind of sheer and flowy. They have a dyed ombre to them. Oh wait, let me do a new layer. Okay, so here's this layer with the bike shorts. I have to draw the hip armor, probably, because the skirt's probably not going to cover them. I have to draw the hip armor from an angle. Fuck. I can do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. I think. Okay. Their hip armor also gives me so much trouble. Their hip armor and their, the cuisses and the fucking bracers love giving me fucking hell. Because of all the different weird little angles that I have to draw them at. If you see me moving my lips but you don't hear any sound, it's because I'm gently whispering motherfucker to myself over and over again. Because I'm fighting with perspective and the laws of physics itself. Is that good enough? It looks weird, but in a way that I think it just has to. It just has to, because of the angle. That's the wrong button. I'm hitting the wrong button. It's, you know, that's fine, honestly. Yeah, that's good enough for me. They have a belt. Let's do like a belt loop, and then, yeah, that'll be the belt. Gentle chanting to get through the pain, basically. Yeah, the reason why the cuisse gives me so much trouble is because, like you can kind of see here, it's like, my idea was that, like, they have a belt, and it has, the metal is bolted on top of leather, so that's, like, the brown leather, and, then the metal is on top of it, and so then always having to draw the metal, like, having to draw the leather around the metal padding is so fucking annoying. Because it can really easily look cluttered up having all of these really close consecutive lines together. Fuck you. However, I don't entirely know how to, like, just simplify it. I think from this angle, the other side there would probably fold behind. I think. I'm gonna leave that like that. Erase a little bit there for that little gem in front of it. And erase a little bit of that corset kind of thing right there. A little bit here. Alright. That one's so bad. Knock on wood. It's good enough to me. That being said, let me, hang on. I'm gonna take out the biker short line really quick, because the cuisse will be there regardless of whether or not I go back to the biker shorts or whether I try to do trousers. So I can leave that there, no big deal. I can just leave that as a part of it, that won't change. But let me, like, knock this down, and then, like, try maybe like a kind of like a baggy trouser kind of look. Na, 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 na. Na, na. Na, 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 na. Ah, cool. Just like the small, like, little thing I'm seeing here. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. It's a bit of a vibe, you know? Okay. Let me just ascend octaves really quick for you. Okay. I'm gonna put those together like that really quick and then make a new layer, because I have to have 50 billion layers to get through anything, obviously. And then for the skirt panel in the back. Fuck, dude. It's always so hard to conceptualize how this looks. Honestly, hold on. Let me change this line really quick, because looking at it made me think their legs look really small because of the way this line looks. But one simple line. This is a nice little ditty. A nice little nostalgia ditty for you. I am gonna have to change how the belt looks. Hold on. So that's a belt loop, but it would... Well, no, actually, okay, wait, I'm done. There wouldn't be any belt loops because of the way that this goes onto their pants. I know this. I know this. I know this to be true in my heart. This little detail does not matter, but I realized it was gone, and now it's broken. Okay. Because, like, you know how you have 2 belt loops in the front? And then you have, like, 2 on the side, usually, and then you have 1 in the back? I remember this belt, I think, would go on top of basically every belt loop, except for the 2 in the front, I think. It might have, like, a clip in the back to clip onto the back belt loop, so that it just has more anchorage to the hip. Little character design things that don't matter. But I have to think about, because my cosplayer brain forces me to. I'm gonna end up doing this side when I said I didn't think I needed to, because I think that it would make more sense to see that side now, given these lines. The new development, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so we can put a belt loop right here, but the fold of the pants, I won't erase that line, I'll leave that there because of the fold of the pants. We'll consider that good. That's good. It's fine. It's great. Squared away. It's fine. Fine. Saved it, pulled it out in the end. Anyway, moving on. Still don't know how to fucking draw this skirt. Because that's gonna be a freaking undertaking. Because, like, imagine if, like, you know, what if it... Because they're not just gonna sit on it, they're gonna, like, gather it to one side and, like, pull it, probably. Probably, anyway. Either that, or, like, they'll just, like, gather it up from, like, the back, and then just, like, drape it over the side so that they're not sitting on it, I think. I mean, I don't think they would want to sit on it. It'd probably be it'd, like, really get in the way if they were sitting on it. Ideally, I also don't think you'd probably be wanting to drive a motorcycle with a, like, a giant skirt billowing behind you. Because, like, here, I imagine they probably, what they would really realistically do is, like, they would gather up the skirt fabric, and then, like, they would gather it up behind them, and then, like, pull it, and then, like, probably, like, tuck it underneath their leg or something like that, so that it doesn't go fluttering behind them, or whatever. Sometimes you're in a rush and you don't think to do that, though. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know if I heard the cat meow. Baby brioche. I'm not about to draw this skirt being pulled around the leg, because, one, I don't think people would understand what was going on there. They'd be like, what's that weird fabric? So, like, for the dramatics of the cover art, I'll just leave it to where it's not, like, folded like that. And two, I just spent all that time drawing that hip armor, and I'm not gonna cover it up by drawing the fabric pulled over the leg like that. That being said, like, the 2 anchor points are, like, on either side of the hip, so, like, it would be kind of like billowing out, kind of like that. You know? Ugh. The diaper skirt look. Why do you have to do these things to me? Why must you kill me? Why must you— this kills the man. Why must you do these things to me? I hate y'all. I can't stand y'all curling your voice. What the fuck? Oh. I don't want to cover up Link's legs. The legs look nice. Damn it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Can you picture it? Can you picture it? Fuck! Damn it! Shit! Because if I don't say them, then who will? You know what? That's fair. But also, I get the feeling that other people would still say cursed things. Contrary to popular belief. If it wasn't you, someone else probably would still take up that mantle. Damn it. Okay. I love this mix. What the fuck? Just gotta think really hard about it. I think some of it's probably caught on the other side of the motorcycle. I don't have to draw the full thing or anything like that. But then I have to account for fabric both bowing outward on one end and then being tucked under in another, so... But maybe I like this mantle? It's cozy up here and I enjoy being here. Well, that's your cross to bear then. I can't take that away from you. Damn it. Kinda looks okay. Maybe we could work with that. Gotta think really hard. Just gotta think about it really hard and hopefully something good will happen. You know how like, whenever a computer, like, you know, you're playing like a video game and then like whatever system you're playing on, if it has to like do a lot of physics calculations and like frame rates start dropping and stuff like that, like stuff starts like lagging and whatnot. That's what happens whenever I have to think about, like, fabric folding. Which is also ironic because that's also a thing that can slow down a GPU. Is having to do all the calculations for how to calculate the physics of how mesh folds and whatnot. This is the lo-fi remix for Mipha's theme that made me want to paint her. So fucking good. No, but, yeah, no, if I think too hard about it, then I just start going at, like, 2 frames per second. Let me, like, kind of maybe tuck it underneath the leg a little bit there. I think that might be okay. It's not perfect. But, like, I don't want this to get in the way of too many other elements of the drawing. So I think it's good for what it is. Like, it serves its purpose. Even if it's not completely realistic. Oh my god, yeah, no. Mipha with the, like, sad face. A friend of mine was talking about making, like, a Zora AU for one of their characters, and so he was asking me about the Zora. It was Dork, I don't know if he's still here. He was asking me about the Zora, and he was, like, looking at, like, Breath of the Wild, because he hadn't, like, he didn't know a whole lot about Zelda in general, so, he was like, I'm kind of trying to stick to, like, the Breath of the Wild ones, and so, like, I'll watch some, like, lore videos, or, like, maybe look at a little bit of gameplay, some cutscenes, and he was like, I like Mipha so far, she's, like, nice and stuff, and I was like, yeah, she sure is nice and lovely, and I love her so much. R.I.P. Let me put a little bit more curve there. Actually, it needs to start from a little bit further into the hip. So yeah, that's good. Because it doesn't start at like the back, it starts at like the front, kind of. There's like 2 little clasps. Oh wait, no, that's the, okay, I forgot that that's the front panel. So it does kind of start, it's like sewn into the side, so it's a little bit more. My bad, I misremembered my own character design because head full many thoughts. So that's fine then. Okay. I think that might be good. I think that might be good. I'll probably look at it and end up painting it later, so I might. But I do like the trouser look. I think that's good, so I'll keep that there. I'm gonna merge those together, turn off the blue layer effect really quick and merge them together. I do kind of want to, like, sit on the... I want to sit on this, so I'm not going to merge all that together yet, and accidentally, like, I'll like, erase that out, and then end up not liking it, and so I'll have to draw it back again. I'm not going to do all that. Zelda has obtained pant. Pant get! But yeah, so... We have ourselves the majority of the character lines. Fuck yes, dudes. It only took 3 hours. We love line art. Oh, Christ. But yeah, no. I'm gonna call that my Linktober stream. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you're a regular, if you're new here, if you haven't read my comic, please do! I beg of you! I actually beg of you! I work very hard on it. There's the Nightbot command. And those are the different commands that you can use to get my links if you ever want them, so. Oh man. It's been fun! Thank you guys so much for joining. I hope to see you guys again at the next one. And I'll probably post these lines in the Linktober Discord server, and I'll probably still chip away at this tonight. I don't know if I'll finish it tonight. It's already 1 AM. But if not tonight, then tomorrow, and I'll post it tomorrow. So, but again, thank you guys so much for joining me, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your night, and I hope to see you again, and all that good stuff, and yeah. Farewell, my friends. Farewell. Goodbye. Goodbye. Farewell. Goodbye. Goodbye.